Hello and welcome to the press conference after the game of ALBA Berlin against Bayern Munich. As always, we will hear our guest coach first. Coach Pablo Laso, your statement, please.
Okay, first congratulate my players for the victory. I think we did a very good effort. I think on the first quarter it took us a little bit to understand the game, but I think that we did it very good on the next quarters. Let's say we won all of them, despite in the first one that we tied to 19. I think our job defensively was very good. We knew from the beginning that we needed to try to shut down their three-point line and their transition offense. So this is something that we managed very well. And offensively, we're able to play the ball, pass the ball around, always find a wide open jumper or the wide open situation where we can create. I think I had players who played very good basketball today. Brankovic, Sylvain for sure, but also players who didn't even score, like Dino or Lucha helped us a lot with the different things. Like right now, I'm watching the stats, and I have Francisco and Brankovic, probably 16 and 20 valoration. Everybody will talk about them. Plus 26 with him, plus 27, but also Lucha plus 26. That talks very good about him and the job he did. And not only him, everyone who stepped in the floor was able to do his job right. So I think it was a very solid performance. I don't think we played a great game, but we were solid from the beginning, and we got an important victory in EuroLeague.
Thank you for your statement. Are there any questions for Coach Laso? Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. The victory still leaves you the chance to reach the playoffs in the EuroLeague. Was that the most important aim tonight?
Well, I think that for us was very important that we were facing, a German contender. So it was a little bit of a derby. So I know there is always emotions between ALBA and Bayern. I think we understood the way we needed to play today to get the victory because we had very good moments of basketball on the past 2 weeks, on the double weeks, but we couldn't get a victory, and that punished us. Okay, we talk standings-wise. For sure, every victory is important, but I'm not a guy that is worried about standings until I get to the final. Because if we win all the games till the end, we'll be in the playoffs for sure. If we lose them all, no. So right now I'm focused on the next game. I cannot be focused on the standings that early. For sure on the last, let's say, 3-4 games, you're looking at the standings. But I'm not a guy that thinks too much about the standing with 15 or 14 games to go. Right now I'm worried about my team of playing as good as possible, knowing that in the middle we will have the cup, we'll have the league, and also we're competing against the best teams in Europe. So right now what I'm focused is to play solid, play as a team, and then victories will come. I'm not worried about only, in the standings, losing, blah, 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 blah. Because in EuroLeague, who said that ALBA was going to beat us well by 25 the other day? And they did. EuroLeague is like this. It's very open, and we will see teams that maybe at the end will raise up. Some will go down. So and right now, my only thinking is about my team playing as well as possible.
May I ask a more general question, which is not only about your team? It's about Spanish coaches. How big is the influence of Spanish basketball in Germany as far as you know?
Well, I think, I think Aito opened the way, for sure. I was talking to Niels Giffey, who Aito coached when he played here. And we were talking about the things that he learned from him, blah, 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 blah. I remember he coached me when I was about 12 years old. And he got me for about 2 hours passing the ball from side to side of the court. So I think he's a great teacher, also a great coach, but a great teacher for players. And that influence became very important for German basketball. And now we're seeing with different coaches that they're doing a great job with their teams, and it's helping Germany maybe a little bit too much. Maybe a little bit too much to to get at that level. But I think we see German basketball as basketball that is growing up in their world championship. That talks very good about German basketball, different rules and everything. But But I think the influence of Spanish coaches is important, like a lot of coaches that they do a great job on Germany to have great players and a great national team that at the end talks very good about the job they're doing here.
What is it that the Spanish coaches all have in common?
I don't know, passion for basketball, that's for sure. I mean, if you go to dinner, let's say Isra and me, we go out for dinner today, probably Isra's wife will kill us because he say, can you stop talking about basketball and talk about any other thing? This is the way we are. And we try to transmit that. And that talks good about us when it become that part. Probably our families won't think the same way because, okay, we're a little bit obsessed. And when I talk to Israel, we're always talking about basketball. Okay, we worked together in Santander, and from the beginning, I remember the owner. We were telling this story before. He was part-time job when I was coaching. He was part-time job, and I told the owner, "Listen, we got to get him become part of the team because he's going to be a great coach." He was athletic coach at that time, but he's going to be a great coach, and he was great helping for us. I have a lot of respect for Israel, and I think he's doing a great job here in ALBA.
So you're responsible. Thank you.
Well,
Okay, thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you.
Safe trip home. welcome to the second part of our press conference. Coach Gonzalez, your statement, please.
We have to, well, first of all, congratulate the Bayern. They played well, and we didn't play well. We need to improve. I feel sometimes that we are always repeating the same things, and we need to make a step forward, play more focus, practice more focus, and to do the things better, because it's January and we need to get improving and not do always the same mistakes that we are doing it. After that it's difficult to play against a team that came here and score good percentages, get the rebounds when they miss, and we don't get the steals. I don't know if we practice too much or what, but I feel the team today is low in the reaction when they play one-on-one and when they play to the basket, and we go always behind them. So I don't know if we pay the last weeks and the effort that we did to beat Asbel and to beat Woodbury, but today I feel that the team wasn't with full energy to compete against a good Bayern.
Thank you for your statement. Are there any questions?
So obviously this 18-2 run in the beginning of the second quarter with 10 points of Wando, which killed ALBA. What went wrong in that period?
I think our lack of experience, we get a good starting. We start well. We play good, confidence, and then when they come back to the score and we start the second quarter, we struggle a little bit in offense, and then we get in panic, and again we did the mistakes that we are doing during the season. Dribbling in offense, not passing the ball, not moving the ball to one side, other side, and then it was difficult to score points in that moment, and then we were like paralyzed in defense, because I saw the team like reacting always 1 second late. So okay, this is what we have to improve and what we have to try to learn once what we have to learn.
Is there, as I see you're not only a coach but also a teacher, is there anything, any positive aspect you saw tonight?
Difficult today. Apart of some individual players who play a little better, now I'm a little bit frustrated, so for me now it's difficult.
Thank you.
When you look back, Israel, at the first half of the season, how happy are you with the development of the team, and at what point do you think is the team right now? Is it far away from what you think it would have been, or is it right at the point where you think it should be, or how do you see the development? As obviously there have been a lot of changes in this.
Obviously, we start the season knowing that we are going to make a little step back from other years, because we have a lot of players with experience that went to other teams, Lux Sigma, Maodo, blah, blah, blah. And we bring a lot of new young players. And we knew that we have to pay to have so many young players in the team and so many players with not a lot of experience. We know that it's going to take time, because it's normally in our style to play free, to play reading, it takes time. And now I feel a little frustrated, because I think that we could do it before, but probably it's not realistic, because we are still, Mateo still has 20, Mateo, for example, is still 20 years old, Procida still 21, and they are not growing as fast as I would like it after this defeat, but this is the process, and this is the way. We are not even in the half season, for example, in BBL, when we the important thing at the end of the season, so we have still time to improve and to do the things right. But of course, I would like to go faster, because we are in January, and I think we could do it a little better.
Okay, thank you. That's it for tonight. Have a good one.